Smith has captured our attention for decades. Whether it is acting, whether it is your fashion sense, whether it is your design skills. And so we were really excited here at HSN to have an exclusive collection.
Well, not as excited as I was.
Yeah, and you always say it's like from your closet here,
yeah,
right?
Sharing my closet, and my goal has always been beautiful clothes at an affordable price.
Yes.
And that's possible here. You know, things are so expensive today.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to take the price point down.
Yeah.
And we reach all of you out there, millions of people.
Okay.
Millions of people.
Well, I have to say, we don't have a ton of time on this one, but I did want to let everyone know that in addition to beautiful clothing, your fragrance here at HSN.
I'm so proud of my
fragrance.
fragrance.
It is so highly reviewed. It is so well loved. It's absolutely beautiful. And we have a duo available right now on a major sale price point. In fact, it is the 3.4 ounce Eau de Parfum, and it comes with the full size 8 ounce of that luxurious body cream. And the value is insane, because I will tell you, we do offer your Eau de Parfum, the 3.4 ounce on its own for $75. It's a customer pick. It's very well loved.
Customer pick,
and
I love to hear
in
that.
this set,
and
you're getting it for $49 with the lotion.
Isn't that great? And the body cream is really like skincare in a jar.
Yes.
And this, you know, it's a mood elevator. And, you know, this fragrance represents my family, my kids, my mom, my garden, my travels, you know. You know, when you put fragrance on your clothes or in your hair, it stays longer. It's more lasting. And I also, like if you come out of the shower, oh, there they are.
I love to see this footage. I love that you share this part of you and your life.
Yeah, that's my life. That's my heart. Yeah, that's B.
Oh.
And so there's 3 granddaughters, B, Olivia, and Rin. One's 8, 5, and 1.5.
Wow.
And the 1.5 just came to visit from Virginia. So when I go back, she will be waiting for me.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
It's exciting. There's nothing like it. And they're all a part of this.
Are they?
Yeah, it's funny. My granddaughter, she had to write something in school one time, what she admires. And she said, I really love my Mimi. She smells so good. No, I mean, so I thought, gee, I need to. And then
maybe I wish I could bottle that for people.
Yeah, and it was the oil that I had developed like 15 years ago. And I took that, you know, the notes of that oil and did a real fragrance.
So and this is always something unique. Anytime we talk about fragrance on television, obviously it's something,
hard
it's an experience that we have to kind of walk people through. So how would you describe your fragrance?
It's clean, it's soft, it's sensual. There's some spiciness in it. Woody, sandalwood, heliotrope,
I love that.
Floral.
Yes.
The freshness comes from a citrus plant in Italy. Also, one of the main notes is orris, which is golden. It's the most expensive note that can go, or scent that could go into any fragrance on the market. And so I do have it in my fragrance.
And you know,
it's from the iris plant.
Wow, we have a good amount of fragrance here at HSN. We have some beautiful fine fragrances. Some of these notes I've never described in the fragrances that we have here.
Bergamot,
very unique.
Which is a citrus plant in Italy, and aldehyde, which there's a very famous French fragrance with number 5.
Yes.
That's
what it is.
That's how far that goes back.
Wow.
And when they brought that to this famous lady, they said, I don't think you're going to like it. We have 5 portions. She smelled it. It's perfect. She smelled number 5. So, I mean, that's just a top note.
Yes.
So we have the top, the heart, and the base note. So in the heart, there's rose. There's
it's very
ylang-ylang.
Unexpected. I mean, and honestly, the first time I got to experience it, my first thoughts were clean, soft, and almost has a light powdery finish to it as
which
well.
I like. I even put it on my sheets at night.
I love
that. And it's just soothing and comforting. I didn't want anything that just hits you in the face.
Right.
Like, you know, when you go into a restaurant and you don't taste your food because
you're just smelling
scent is the most powerful it can change things. It's mood, like
true.
I said, a mood
It can
elevator.
bring back a memory,
Yeah,
good or
memory. It
bad.
takes you to lovely places.
This is true.
And it's the individual extra in your identity. I mean, it sort of speaks for you in a sense. The fragrance you choose really, it tells a lot about a person, I think.
It does. You're right, because
Yeah.
you know, there are fragrances that are very effervescent and energetic, and then there are
Right.
some that are super warm and dark and moody, and there are
masculine
romantic
more.
and
Yeah.
masculine, and there are. And I was reading through some of the reviews on this fragrance, and just a reminder, the 3.4 ounce eau de parfum that's coming in this set, we do offer that individually. It's $75, and it is a customer pick.
Wow.
And so to get this in a set with also that beautiful body cream for $49.
That
What a
has
value.
shea butter, jojoba oil, avocado oil, which is vitamins and a host of antioxidants.
I'll show
and
that
then
to you
that
guys.
secret ingredient, rice protein,
Oh.
which gives a good dry down. It's not greasy. It doesn't leave your hands greasy after applying.
Look at that.
And what's great is to layer that out of the shower and then layer your fragrance on top to the pulse points behind the ears, the elbow, the wrist, because those areas emit heat. And so it just gives maximum impact of the fragrance.
And look at it.
So my
it's
fragrance
thin,
really
it's not too
does
thick.
last. It's soft, but I put it on at the end of the day.
Yes. And that was, so one of the reviews actually said that. She said, and I thought this was so sweet. I wish I would have written it down. She said, I took a risk purchasing this because
Right,
it's
you do.
television. I
That's
don't know.
right.
She basically said she was counting on the scent being the way she views you. And she said that was elegant and sophisticated
How
and
kind.
soft and feminine. This is what the review said. It was
Wow,
so
that's
sweet.
beautiful to
and she
hear.
said, and I was not disappointed. And I think that it does capture the essence of you. Like,
Well,
it is.
I hope so.
It's beautiful
I mean,
and
it's
soft.
something, you know, that I think is a part of me. And
smells
it's
so
been
good.
so great here at HSN. So it's nice to share something that's a part of you that you love with everyone out there.
Gosh, that body cream is
Isn't it?
magnificent.
Yes, yes.
My skin feels so
I think I
soft.
have to copy you and put a little
Right?
on.
Just a little
You know,
dab.
when you're in these studios, it's so drying
It is.
that it is nice. You know, I keep this in the car because my hands get so dry.
Yeah, mine
Dry.
too. And you know, I was also thinking Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, wouldn't this
Great
be a
gift.
beautiful gift
Great
idea?
gift, yes.
And so if you would like to try it, it's a great opportunity to do so, especially because it's free shipping and handling as well. And so we can send this right to you. Customer pick, as I mentioned. And you know what, even with fragrance, if you do not love it, you can send it back. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee.
That's really, really fair.
Isn't that awesome?
And
Yeah.
a wonderful way to shop.
I love that. So
You know, you don't make any mistakes that way.
Yeah, this is true. And I'm ready to move into some fashion. Are you ready, Jaclyn?
I'm ready.
We've got
I'm
some
ready.
really fun.
We're twins here today.
I know. So,
of course, I had to
oh my gosh,
add one of
a
my,
little
my
zhuzh.
yeah,
love
so
it.
we weren't exact.
Well,
but
so, and earlier I was prepping in the front of the studio, and here walks in Jaclyn Smith, and we're
We
like,
picked the
we're
same
twinning. I'm
outfit.
like, how can I compete with that?
No, you look
and you
amazing.
said, we're not competing. We're all girlfriends here. And I
Yes.
just think that's so beautiful. And I love that we all get to experience a little bit of Jaclyn
well,
Smith
you
fashion
look great in
too.
it, and you
Thank
make me
It's
look
very
good.
comfortable.
So, yeah, thank you. Thank
well,
you.
let's start here. So this is a
Okay.
brand new weekly deal drop, and I'm very excited about this one. We featured it earlier this afternoon. It is a faux leather swing style, the silhouette, trench coat, yet it is a little bit more cropped at 24 inches, but the quality of this faux leather
It's like
is
butter.
so buttery soft. I honestly thought it was lambskin. I'm thinking to myself, this is a $300 coat. I mean, it looks and feels that way.
It does. It really does. And when they get it home, they're going to know the truth because you put this on and you don't want to take it off. You can it's a swing shape, no closure. You're running errands. You know, you put that over your shoulders.
And look
I
at
mean,
this.
when I get in the car, I can wear this in the car because it has the raglan sleeve.
Yes.
So you're not constricted, you're not tight, but it has all the beautiful details of a trench. The notch collar, the decorative button flange front, the stitched pockets.
Look at how
And-
beautiful it is on.
And it has the loopers look up at
That's
the top,
right.
which is a detail. You know, my team doesn't leave a stone unturned.
They don't.
On certain things.
Yeah.
You know,
Very
everywhere
intentional
you go,
design.
You learn from everybody. I
Yes.
learn here every day when I am showing my clothes, and my team just tunes me into so many little designer tricks
Yeah.
that make something fit better.
I love that.
Yeah,
And
it's
look
fully
better on
lined,
us.
and it's a mid-length, so it's flattering on all sizes and shapes.
And speaking of that, I mean, let's talk about our beautiful models. They all look incredible.
They really do.
I love this ash rose color. It is just a really sweet, beautiful blush. And she's paired that with the same outfit as us. There's triplets out here. It must be
Right.
good if all three of
We
us
must like
really
these
want to
colors,
wear
yes.
it. It comes in extra small through 3X. You can machine wash this and you can hang it up to dry, which is unbelievable. Truly, this looks like something you have to baby, you have to dry clean.
I would think
right?
so, yeah.
You don't. You can throw it right in the wash.
And you know, you get a little spot, you can
wipe it
wash
clean.
Wipe it.
That's smart.
Wipe it, which I get a lot of spots with those 3 granddaughters, so.
Yeah,
You know.
this is true. Hey, it's not a good time with your grandkids if they don't leave a couple spots behind.
Yeah, that's love.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
and
means we're a very popular
that
person.
silver is incredible. So
It's-
Rosie's
yes,
wearing it in the silver
it's
color.
gunmetal type.
Wow. Rosie,
Metallic
do you know what
silver.
size you're in? Does she know what size? Small? Is that your regular size? Okay, it looks incredible on you. And Dagmara, I believe you wear a medium, right? And that's her true size too.
Yeah, no,
the way
it
this
runs
is cut,
true,
yeah, you
and
don't
that's
have
a
to go up or
hallmark
down.
of my line, really, sizing. But what's nice, I like the mid-length, the swing, you know, it's a non-closure. It's,
Yep.
you grab it like you grab a sweater.
Yeah,
And,
just throw it
it's
over
an
anything.
outfit completer. I think it steps up the game.
I do too.
They know that I'm a jacket girl, and that's one of my favorite things to design. But I think this jacket is the most unusual.
I agree.
And most, you know, really has a little flair. Some of mine are very traditional, and I love that. You can't go wrong with
Sure.
classic design, but this has some fun to it.
Sometimes you want to
Yeah,
add in
it has
that
some
little
action.
twist. I love
Yeah,
here
it's
around
modern.
the cuff
The
here.
cuff,
Look at
the
that
belted
buckle.
cuff, all stitched. Such beautiful detail.
That is a gorgeous detail.
But
And
it's-
you know, it's helpful if you want to zhuzh your sleeves up. You could even tighten that
Oh,
up
yeah.
a bit if you need to, so it will stay put. You notice the button detail here, and we've got that flap design, kind of like
Yeah,
that
the
storm flap
decorative
you would
front
expect
flange.
to see.
Yes.
That's right. And gorgeous pockets. And I know you can just see how soft and luxurious and malleable this faux leather is. I mean,
And
it's really
all the colors are really great. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I always think I like one, then I change my mind, and I see the models in them, and I think, oh, maybe I'm
It does
changing
look
my
good.
mind. And the
Right.
silver metallic is beautiful. The blue, I had the blue on earlier.
Yes, and that's our most
And
limited option. I think a
it
lot of
is.
our ladies who are shopping with us, maybe you wear a lot of denim or you want something that you can just easily grab and not have to think about. That blue is a nice option, but I will say it'd be a good time to branch out and try a color, you know?
The
And
ash rose.
the seed pearl back here too.
Yes,
We
goes
haven't
with
seen that on anyone
everything.
yet.
Well, I wear a lot of white, and I like ecru and white together.
Yes.
So, I mean, it looks great with this top.
It really
this,
does.
This jacquard cardigan. So, I mean, they're very versatile.
They really
There's-
are, yeah.
Which I love. And, you know, I packed this in the suitcase
Mm-hmm.
to come, take it out, and
it's fine.
It looks great.
Isn't that amazing? So it's a really gorgeous piece, very popular today, and it is a weekly deal drop. And what we do, sometimes we have a deal that is too good to miss, but we don't have as much quantity as we would need to necessarily make it a today's special. So it becomes a weekly deal drop, and we honor that incredible price point. And this is something where $21 and change, that's your flex payment. It's on its way to you, and I would say, take it and put it over some pieces you already own. You don't have to buy a million things to
No, you
refresh
really
your wardrobe.
don't. I
you
mean,
know?
this goes back, if they've been looking at my collections, this will go with many things from a year ago.
Yeah.
Because everything is interchangeable, and
Right.
my goal has always been to build your closet.
Yes, and really fill
share
it with
mine.
pieces you love too.
Yeah,
right?
lifestyle-friendly clothes that are, you know, if you're a multitasker,
Yeah.
that work for you. I mean, there's certain things I go to in my wardrobe that are like uniforms. I
Yeah.
know they work. I know they're comfortable.
reliable.
And I'll know they'll, go the distance.
Yes, and this could definitely be one of those little extras that just ties everything together for you. The weight of it is beautiful. I feel like this could easily take you into early spring, into fall, sometime, depending where you live. Summertime, my sister lives up in Wisconsin at night. It's in the 50s. This is perfect, 50s,
Well,
60s.
this is year-round in California. I'm from Los Angeles, so I could wear this because the nights are usually cool.
Right.
And some of the days, and you don't really know about the weather
This is
lately.
true.
So, I mean, to me, I'd grab this and go.
Yeah.
Whether you're dressing it up
Yeah.
or you're going to a class, you know, it just works. It, I think, steps up the game of an outfit.
And
it's a completer.
you know, you're right. I could see this over, like if you're going out for the evening and you want something like that, especially in the silver, which has that gunmetal kind of finish to it.
Beautiful black dress and some black heels or boots or.
And I think the jacket would give you a little bit of edge, you know, a little bit of mystery, like, ooh, she likes to switch things up, you know?
A little, you know.
A little something extra.
That is unexpected.
Absolutely.
It's a little more unexpected than the jackets I've done.
Yeah.
But it has a raglan sleeve, and I think that's what makes this so comfortable, because you can put a sweater under this, layer it, and it's not constricting. So,
that's true. If you are layering this, like earlier in our show, I had on one of the sweaters, and it had a statement sleeve, and I thought to myself, I wonder if I'll be able to put this on the air for everyone, and I did, and it was fine, because these nothing is restrictive in this. I love the swing style, the way that this is cut,
and
it
the
just kind
raglan
of moves.
comes.
It's very feminine.
Yeah, very feminine.
You're
you
right.
know, it really is. I mean, it's a trench, but yet because we reimagined it and all these wonderful colors, it has sort of a femininity, you know, as opposed to the classic trench.
It definitely does. It's so beautiful. Every color, there's not a bad one in the bunch, honestly. The blue, that is our most limited. That's the one you all are loving the most. The pink, we're calling ash rose. That cream color is called seed pearl. It's absolutely stunning. It's a very creamy, like off-white color. And then, of course, we have the silver as well. It is extra small through 3X. You can machine wash this. You can hang it up to dry. Dagmara is wearing it in the blue in a medium, and Rosie wears a size small, and she has that gorgeous silver on. So take your pick. Enjoy having something too that quite literally no one else has, because this is an exclusive collection. So you're gonna wear this out, and I think you're gonna get a lot of compliments on it, because it is unique, it is different. You don't have to fiddle with any buttons or zippers, so there's no extra hardware to get in the way or compete with whatever jewelry you're wearing. Right? So we're just keeping it classy, keeping it elegant and fun.
Mixed metal, whatever you want to wear with it, it works.
Yep, I do love to
even with the silver, you can wear the gold.
Yeah, absolutely. So gorgeous jacket, and that is a weekly deal drop, so that will not be a permanent price point there. Definitely take advantage while you can. We are going to talk now about are we going to the sweater? This sweater is gorgeous.
I love it. Well, we love it.
I know, clearly we're both wearing it. Oh, we'll get to it in just a moment. We're going to talk about this button-up shirt. Quick little 1-minute mention. We did have this earlier today. It was very popular.
The oversized roll sleeve shirt, which is a classic and a staple. Never goes out of style. And there's so many ways you can wear that. Dagmar has it tucked in.
Yep.
You can tie it. You can wear it open with a tank. You can belt it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that one.
And it's a poly rayon, so it feels like silk. It's soft, it's drapey. It has a cool hand, but we put the little Go logo button halfway up the arm.
Okay.
So you can roll up and it stays. It doesn't, you know how you roll up silk and
it'll make
you
you
either
all
have
day
to have a self-tape or
pushing
something,
it up.
it falls down.
Yes, so easy elegance is what I would say.
And, you know, the little perks of the button and the tab. And I love my Go logo button because
it is beautiful.
Again, brings back family. It was inspired by my grandfather's cufflinks.
I love that.
I launched it, the very first collection.
And now it's become a statement for all of your pieces. And the options are really beautiful. Right now you're seeing the blue paisley. It's like a chambray blue background, but I love that mix of the chartreuse and a little bit of turquoise and some navy. We can have pops of fun color and still wear something that is very elegant. But there are other options. We have a pink zebra, which I thought was so
fun
unique
and so unexpected and feminine.
Look at
that.
Because,
you know, you don't see it done in pink.
Yes.
You know, it's usually pretty traditional. But all the colors are bold and beautiful.
Yes.
And when I look at the paisleys, it takes me back to the 60s and Pucci, who mixed colors
Yes.
and patterns, and you know, they always just popped out. He was one of my favorites, and Etro today does it. But the nice thing, these are exclusive to my line,
Right.
because we have an incredible artist as one of the member of our team, and I'll give her an idea and she'll sketch it, and here they
comes
are.
to life.
They just look beautiful.
It's like you're truly wearing artwork. And this one too, 29 inches in the length, gives you a little bit of room. Dagmara wears a medium. We have extra small through 3X. You can stay true to size. This is more of like a true blouse. So I would say if you have a larger bust or you have very broad shoulders, you could go up one size, but otherwise you really don't need to.
Right.
It
No,
drapes beautifully.
You don't. It drapes and it feels great on. It feels like silk.
Yes.
You know, I think of Babe Paley. I don't know if you watched the Swans miniseries.
Yes.
And she was a fashion icon and a trim setter. She made this look famous with a narrow-legged pant and flats, and women revered what she wore. So, I mean, that was in the 60s. So
Yeah.
we're still talking about
Truly
the oversized.
stands the test of time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll sleeve. I mean, it's a classic and a staple for your wardrobe.
I love your color palette. I mean, it really does make it easy to incorporate pieces we may already own or any
Right.
pieces from Jaclyn's collections in years past. They will all work well together. This is a beautiful pin-tucked wide leg trouser pant, and we have 3 color options. This is the egret. Here's the peacoat, and then brush, which
yeah.
clearly we all like.
Yeah, we
And
love it.
You
It's
know
a
what? It's very
neutral.
hard to do a neutral tone like this that doesn't have yellow undertones
Right.
or grayish or look.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the perfect neutral.
It really is. I mean, I love it. This is a great pant. It's right on trend, the wide leg.
Yes.
I modified it because, as you see on the runways, they're so, you know, they're really
Get a
wide.
little out of hand.
And not every size is going to look good.
That's true.
In that really exaggerated wide leg pant.
Yes.
This has my dream seam down the center, which takes the the width of the leg and cuts it.
And also that elastic that you put in the waistband in the back.
Yes.
Thank you very much
And
for that.
the half moon contour waist.
You would
and,
never know. You would never know it
and
was
the
there.
hook and bar.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So
it's nice.
that pant, the inseam is 31 inches long. You can machine wash, tumble them dry. And we also have extra small through 3X. And that was just a quick little mention for you. We
That
wanted
was
you to see
very
what's
quick.
available. I know.
You know, the little pin
Isn't that
tuck
wild?
keeps it, you know, fresh, crisp, and looks well ironed.
Yeah. I mean, I've had this on.
All day.
These pants, I got in today at 9 a.m.
And they
What
still
time is it?
look
6:30
great.
on the East Coast, and they
Yes.
still look fantastic.
Yeah.
They haven't stretched out. They're not wrinkled. So good job on that. That's a good
Yeah.
pant. Let's talk about the top that we're
Okay.
both wearing too, because it is so beautiful and comfortable. It's unique. I love the jacquard on
Listen,
this.
this
Such a soft
this is
knit.
a bird's eye jacquard, which means
Oh my
the
goodness.
print. It's an all-over print on the inside. It feels the same on the outside
Look
as
at
the
this.
inside, and the print is a knit inside. But this is a very expensive process, so it just makes the garment better, and truly is a great value.
I mean, it's beautiful.
And I will say, on this particular print, we added a 3rd color. On the Black Beauty, we added the blue. On the M4, we added the cream.
Okay.
And that machine that does the jacquard it used to be 2 colors. So now in the 19th century, they have this machine that you can put in
Okay.
multiple colors.
Oh, goodness.
And that's what we did. So,
I imagine that's more work, more time.
and more,
Yep, which is more cost.
value to
Yes.
it. But that machine now can do multi-colors in jacquard. The buttons, we looked at so many, and we finally decided on the faux rimmed horn button, and we wanted it to coordinate with the colors of the tiger.
You know what I love? You looked at a million different buttons. I love that you are so ingrained in the process from start to finish with your designs. This is not something where you just show up and it has your name on it and you have no idea what the pieces are.
No,
You have
no.
so many details about every one of these garments, and I really love and appreciate that. I think our customer does as well. And just the process from picking the buttons to
Well,
fitting on the models.
And I have a
you know?
great team, and we're really compatible, and we work together, and it's fun. It's not work. When
Yeah.
you're doing creative
When you love it.
things, It's really, really nice.
I'm
And
sure you've worn some incredible and not so incredible clothes
oh, I
in the
have,
span of your career, and you
in
learn a
different
lot about what you like
movies.
and don't.
Yeah, you do. You learn from designers
Yeah.
and how it looks on film. You know, playing Jaclyn Bouvier Kennedy, I had 70 changes in that movie. Many were
What?
vintage. You know,
Wow.
so I said earlier, even playing Florence Nightingale,
Okay.
which was surprising. A Texas girl played Florence Nightingale, but I did, and I had a
A
dialect
true
coach.
professional.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. When I see Debbie, we'll say, "Hi, y'all."
Hi, yeah,
That
you
is
should.
something
She will.
Florence did not say.
Yeah.
But you know, you learn about the undergarments and how, you know, fashion has changed. Like this white, like who made this popular? Katharine Hepburn.
Yes,
She
yeah.
brought in power dressing for women,
Right.
relaxed, the man's trouser.
And then you modernize it a bit. Like, I
Yeah.
highly doubt she had stretchy elastic hidden in
No,
her
that
waistband.
she didn't.
Right?
This is, you know,
That's
has
a
mechanical
non-negotiable now.
stretch. No,
Yes.
she did not.
Right. So, but I love
she
that.
made it work, and she feminized it with a beautiful blouse, silk, or
Yeah.
a turtleneck, and
It's this whole idea of effortless elegance,
Yes.
not feeling like we have to try so hard or look like we tried too
or
hard.
be tortured by it.
And yes, and
It
all
has
day
to
long,
be-
just wait for the moment you can take it off and like counting down.
That's
you know?
right. This is soft and cozy.
This is-
and I
it's
must
almost
say, this
silky feeling.
collection in particular is so the fabrics are all, they feel good on the
They're
body.
very luxurious. This is
Yeah.
a very
And they don't,
luxury look
they
and
just,
feel.
They're cozy
Yeah,
and they're
and
soft.
so this one with the two different options that you brought to us, I mean, if you love the blues, like I really think it's beautiful how you gave us different shades of blue. This is a true white. This one is called Black Beauty, but it's got a lot of the blues mixed in. And then the neutral tone that we're wearing, this is more of a cream versus
Right,
a white.
the
It's
neutrals.
a beautiful, we're calling it amphora.
Yes.
Amphora combo.
And so we added the cream. So think how this looks with the pearl leather swing, and that looks with the blue.
yes.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it's fun to
It does all
sort of
coordinate.
put an outfit together that you really didn't plan. It all complements.
And I see, you know, all of us are wearing it as a shirt. You could
Yes,
definitely unbutton this and wear it like a cardigan, right?
Yeah, a cardigan. You can layer a coat over it. You can wear a white shirt on it. I mean, any kind of shirt, silk
Even
shirt.
a collared,
You
like a
can wear
poplin
turtle-
underneath?
Yeah,
That would be
I think
cute.
so. Yeah, collared is fine.
Oh, here we go. Look at Rosie's showing us exactly what we were just
Yes,
talking about.
That's right.
The
Which
styling
has a
options.
nice tank.
And the shoulder on this is really fun.
Yes.
What a nice detail.
So again, it's that extended shoulder which sort of slenderizes the silhouette of the waist.
It's like the modern day trick from shoulder pads, you know?
Absolutely.
I love a
which
good
were
shoulder
really
pad. I'm not
big.
gonna lie.
I do too.
I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
They were very big in the 80s,
Yes.
which is a decade I happen to love.
Uh-huh.
My
As
kids
many
were
of
born
us
in
do.
the 80s.
This is such a beautiful look. I think this is something you're going to get many different uses out of over many different seasons as well. And it really does have almost a silky hand feel to it. The knit is that high-end and luxurious feeling. The viscose, I think, is what really helps with that
Yes.
for sure
Yes.
in the blend.
It's more compact. It won't snag or stretch out.
That's a good point.
Because the bird's eye jacquard, it is
Yes.
a stronger knit. Knit on
Okay.
both sides, double knit.
That the process of putting these pieces together, the construction, definitely very, very elevated and high end. But then I look at this and I see a price point of $44, and it makes me so
Yeah.
happy that we're able to do that. This is the power of HSN, though.
That
like
is.
we're able to work directly with you. We don't have to go through this process of, you know, crazy markups and expensive marketing
It's so crazy
and, you
out
know,
there,
passing
and
that
it's
down
our-
to everyone.
And the return policy here is amazing.
really great.
Because if you're in a department store, you have a certain amount of time to get an outfit back. And
Yeah.
sometimes if you're a day past, that's it. You can't, you know.
You know,
So
something
this
we do
spoils
different too.
people.
Yeah, and
You know,
the
once you're
exchanges that you can
into
do.
this way of shopping,
I know. And
There's-
you get to sit back on your couch and relax, see the beautiful, iconic Jaclyn Smith. I love the storytelling aspect of this job. That's my favorite part of home shopping, is you're not just walking through a department store, you see it, you don't know anything about it.
Right.
You don't get any inspiration from it or ideas, and we get to sit here together and share that inspiration
Well,
with
I
people.
love history to close. Now, you know, in this tiger print, you know that if you shaved all the fur off the tiger,
Okay.
the imprint would still be on his skin.
Really?
Yes.
I've never
Yeah,
heard that.
and I, you know, when I'm designing and we're talking with my team, we come up with a lot of things. Also, it symbolizes courage, power, and strength. And I have to say,
Yes,
being
yes.
from Los Angeles, I've seen those qualities displayed after the fires.
I'm sure.
The firemen, what they did, how they risked their lives, and the resilience of the human spirit, people gathering together.
It's amazing how
protecting.
things like that can draw people closer together.
It really
you
does.
know?
You really feel a part of something.
Right.
As tragic and devastating as that has been, you see that people are really there for you.
Yeah.
And for the animals,
Yeah.
because you don't think about some of the animals that were at home when their owners weren't there.
Sure.
Some get out, some, you know, it's been, my daughter's home was in, she had to evacuate. She's not back in because just the air, the scent. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I know.
No, but this is real
Tiger,
life.
well, let's
This is
start
real
the
life.
new year
Yeah.
with these adjectives that
the strength
represent
and the
that.
resilience
and
and
the courage.
courage.
And
I love that.
It's so important.
Yeah,
It's so
absolutely.
Start the new year
Thanks
right.
for sharing that, though. Really.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this is, you know, again, this is why I love the platform that we have, because we
Yes.
can sit down
Talk
and we
about
can
it.
talk.
And we don't have to always talk about the buttons.
It's true.
The story behind the buttons.
Story behind the buttons may be even more interesting than the buttons themselves.
Right, and I've
It's
got
true.
a team that really searches the best.
Yeah, I love it.
know,
And I think a lot of people, myself included before I came here, you don't realize just how much work
Time.
and love and inspiration and time goes
That's
into
right.
these pieces. So it is a treat for us to bring them. And yes, we will spend 10 minutes talking about a
Right,
sweater
a
because
few.
there's a lot to say about
There's
it.
a lot,
And
yeah.
that can translate into how you feel when you wear it. I mean, it's your hard-earned money. It's
Right.
your time. It's your closet that you're coordinating these pieces with. How do you want to feel? What do you want your clothes to say about you?
Right. And as a designer, you want people to feel amazing.
Yeah.
You want it to step up their game.
Yeah, and I love that in the reviews we can see how it affects people too.
It's nice, you know, being on some of the shows I've been on, people will come up and say, "Oh, I saw that. I love that movie." But when they come up and say, "Hey, I love your sweater. I love your pants," that's a different feeling in a way, you know, because I'm a celebrity who became. I mean, I've been in it over 35, 36, 37 years.
Yeah.
So I do feel like a true brand, but that built-in recognizability came from television.
And you know, with your clothes too, it's a true piece of you. It's not a character that you transformed into.
No.
So I do imagine that probably hits a little closer to home when someone loves something you created, even though all of your films and your appearances, those are all creations, that's an expression, but this is coming from you, your personal likes, what you would wear, why you love tigers.
It's like sharing my closet. Yeah.
I love that. And I think this is such a beautiful sweater. I think you guys will really enjoy it as well. 2 different color options for you. Whichever one you go with, you can't go wrong.
No,
they're going to
you
go
really
back to
can't.
so
This
many
goes
different
with
things.
all the neutrals in your closet.
And if you had the chance to pick up the wide leg trouser that we've been talking about, every single one of those would go back beautifully with these as well. So that's what we mean. When everything coordinates,
everything
it makes it so
is,
easy.
You know, compliments.
Yeah.
Even, you know, like when we were talking about the roll sleeve shirt, I did that in my first collection, but in solids.
Okay.
You know, like
So,
red,
it can all
black.
work in.
And then now we have all those beautiful, bold colors that I brought in for spring, which I think is perfect for spring.
So I hope you all are enjoying these pieces, enjoying getting to know Jaclyn Smith a little bit more together. We have a quick break. On the other side, we have more beautiful fashions and pieces and some clearance items as well.
Oh, clearance.
We'll be right back.
My face needs a fresher look.
Got anything for dry skin?
This hair could use a pick-me-up.
Have you heard of Nakery?
Naked who?
From anti-aging treatments to body care and more, we help women look good and feel confident. Try Nakery for a radiant glow, baby soft skin, and hair bigger than your grandma's stamp collection.
Ooh, tell me more.
We're science-backed and an HSN clean beauty brand. Nakery, inspired by women, uniquely made for you.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
Travel is one of the few things we have in our lives that mark a fresh start, a new beginning, a time for discovery. I want to make sure that you have the perfect gear for your next great escape. For every journey, your luggage should keep you both organized and in style. You deserve your own perfect getaway for a chance to discover new places and maybe even yourself. So what are you waiting for?
Don't miss Samantha Brown's luggage collection only on HSN and at hsn.com.
Welcome back in, everyone. The fabulous, iconic Jaclyn Smith here with me. My name is Michelle Yarn. We're having such a great time.
Fun.
It's so
Fun. We're
lovely to
relaxing
get to
here.
chat and, you know, spend some time talking about these beautiful designs that you bring us as well. Some of these pieces we featured earlier this afternoon, very popular, and we were like, you know, let's sit down and let's talk about yes,
the comfort of this.
Oh my goodness, you looked beautiful when you had this on earlier.
I must say,
with
I
your
like that.
Ponte
I
jean.
did the Ponte jean and the cream top. I like that all one color.
Yes.
And like this
Very
looks like a
elegant.
pretty sweater, but it feels like a sweatshirt.
It's incredible.
And this floral was inspired by an antique French wallpaper that I have in our dining room.
How does it go from a wallpaper that you
know.
loved onto a
Right.
beautiful boucle knit jacquard sweater?
It is interesting how life inspires design and art.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is so beautiful on. So it is a batwing sleeve,
Yes.
which really, the way that this lays and drapes on the body, it's so elegant and feminine. You see, you know,
Yeah, and
curves.
they look
I love the
both.
neckline on this
Yes,
too.
it's a boat neck, and what's nice about this bat wing, there's no armhole, but the sleeve is gently curved, so it's not overwhelming or sloppy. You can push this up, wear your bangle bracelets, you know, it just displays jewelry beautifully. You can blouse it or let it, you know, hang down to the full length.
Right.
But it covers up a multitude of sins, too, if you've gained a
This
few
is true.
pounds,
This is
which
true.
I know I did over the holidays.
I mean, you're not doing it right if you're
Yeah.
not gaining a
We
little
gotta
bit of
have
weight.
some Christmas
You gotta have
cookies.
something.
Oh, wow.
This is true. And
So-
I love that even on this cream color, which we're calling it beige, it does have that jacquard pattern with the beautiful florals and the foliage. It's very tonal and it's very subtle. So that's a wonderful option. You could even, I would say you could even mix this with other patterns and other
absolutely.
textures and kind of have
Easily.
some fun with your fashion. And Dagmara has it on. She wears a medium and you can see how gorgeous that looks. And it really does lay beautifully on the body. It's 26 inches in length. And to your point, you can play with this. You can do a little tuck. You can just leave it out.
Yeah, you can do a half tuck, you can leave it full, you know, either way. The other day I had this on with my faded blue jeans, the blue.
Oh, that's nice.
And, you know, it looks so great. You
That
know,
blue is a
because,
beautiful color,
I mean,
too.
it's great for spring because it's comfortable, but it's like a beautiful sweater.
Yeah.
So, you know, you do it, it's versatile. My daughter wore this with shorts the other day.
Oh,
you know.
really?
It depends. Everybody makes it their own in a different way.
Of course. And the colorways. I mean, so it's called Bel Air Blue in that blue, and it is a really soft, almost cornflower. It's a gorgeous
yes.
color. And I love how the florals are more of a deeper navy. So you kind of
so
like.
you have the depth and texture.
Yes.
And that's done with a tiny boucle loop, this
Wow.
flower.
So that takes some time.
And why it's so soft, it's a poly rayon.
Love how that feels.
Yeah, so a rayon is one of the most super soft
And this beige is by far the most popular right now.
Oh, it
You guys
is?
I think, you know, it does lend itself to a very elegant look. I
It
mean, look at the
does.
pant that we're both wearing. You could do
Yeah.
a white pant with this as well.
Right.
That
I
head
did
to
it
toe
with a
chic.
white ponte.
Yeah, and
I
if you
thought it
saw,
looked very elegant.
if you saw the faux leather trench that we featured earlier, that weekly deal drop,
yeah,
in that
the
beautiful
seed
seed
pearl
pearl.
wouldn't that be beautiful?
Such a
with
rich
all
look.
one color.
Yes, absolutely. I think these are both really good options. They're very comfortable. They feel silky smooth, like you were saying, and they're easy to care for. You can machine wash these as well. We do ask that you dry them flat, just so that they can keep their shape and the quality. And then the flex payment on this one is under $20. So I feel like this would be a wonderful treat to add. You always need more tops. You know,
Yeah,
you
well,
always need more
tops
tops.
freshen up an outfit if you can do one thing.
Yeah.
A new top with, you know, several different pairs of slacks you have. So
I like that it has a little bit of stretch to it
yes.
as well.
I mean, you can push this up or wear it full down
Yeah.
below the elbow. But I like, the other day I had all my bracelets on with it.
Like just stack them
it's
up and then
nice,
show them
yeah.
off, right? And then you do have that gorgeous cuff there too, so it will stay where you
Yes.
put this for sure.
It's a rib cuff.
Yes, and this is brand new. So we're bringing you a lot of brand new pieces that you, again, can
Lots
add to
today.
your collection. We're celebrating the 2-year anniversary of Jaclyn Smith's collection here at HSN, which really does fly by. And I'm sure you've had some favorite pieces come through.
Oh, I have. You know, later I'm going to be talking about this full-length trench in a poly organza that's iridescent. So,
It's so
I mean,
pretty.
but look how nice it looks with this.
Stunning.
And, it's really a traditional trench, but because of the fabrication,
Yep.
it just sets it
It
apart.
shimmers.
And I have 3 colors.
Ooh,
3,
that's
I think.
exciting.
Yes, I think.
So you're going to be back on tonight at 11 p.m.
Yes.
Are you doing the list with Debbie?
Yes, with
right?
Debbie.
Okay, so that will be fun.
Debbie's from Texas,
She
right?
is,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
she is.
fellow
Yeah.
Texan, yeah.
And you know immediately when she's
And
like, "Hi,
Nicole is
y'all,"
too,
and
right?
Nicole Hickle.
Yeah, so I feel-
a lot of
yeah.
Texans here.
Yeah,
That's true.
right.
But it's so fun that you're bringing us this fresh new pieces that we can infuse into our wardrobe.
Right.
I feel like right now when the weather is cold and
Yes.
it's gray outside and it's
cozy
dreary,
and
it's
soft.
not quite spring, we're a little past winter. It's like, what are we
What are we
this what
wearing?
a pick-me-up a new piece can be for you,
right.
you know?
Well, you can layer a coat over this, or
100%.
like the one we have on. So, it, you know, it's nice. You make it your own and make it work. Proportion-wise, with this, I really like the narrow pant. I like the ponte pant with it a lot.
Sure.
But this goes too, because this isn't so exaggerated.
The wider leg.
And, you know, I even like a pencil skirt with this, so.
That would be really pretty.
Yeah.
And this is something, you're right, once we get into spring and summertime, the weight of this sweater, it would be perfect.
Right.
Especially summertime, you know, in the cooler evenings, this would be something you're wearing out to dinner.
Well,
you're,
it's
you know,
loose, so you know,
Yeah,
again,
flowy.
feel.
Right.
Yeah.
We don't want to be confined in our
No,
clothing.
we don't want to be uncomfortable and we won't wear it.
But
I
we
know
still
I
want to
won't.
look put together. So this is a
Yeah.
beautiful option for you guys. The beige is definitely the more popular of the two. If you'd like to grab it, we have FlexPay available as well. It is more limited, so I'll just let you know that. And remember, free exchanges here at HSN for 30 days. So if you need a different size or a different color, we even pay the return shipping for you, so it does not cost you a thing. We had mentioned your Ponte straight leg jean a couple of times, and
With
we
the
just want to give a quick preview of these because they are beautiful.
Amazing fabrication.
Yes.
It goes back to the 60s in Rome. That's where it originated. And it's called Ponte di Roma after a Roman bridge. And it's a double knit. And it has
yes,
just
look
the
at that.
right amount of spandex. The knees won't bag. It won't stretch out. But this is, you know, there's so many takes on the jean. You know, a legging, a jegging. This is what it says it is. It's a true jean. It has the zip fly front. And I still incorporated the dream seam
Sure.
down the side, so it takes the width of the leg in.
Okay.
Workable pockets front and back, and it has the half moon signature, half moon contour waist.
These are
And
fantastic.
mid-rise in the front and high-rise in the back.
So you don't sit down and have everything gapping and showing
gap.
everybody all the things.
Yeah.
Like these
Yeah.
are, again, designed by women for the issues
Real
that
women,
we
yeah.
face. Yes, and the amount of stretch you will get from this, you will love. But Ponte, I love this fabrication. It's got heft to it, yet it feels silky smooth and soft on your skin. It is a 30.5-inch inseam, extra small through 3X. Dagmara wears a medium. What is your dress size usually, Dagmara? 8 to 10. Okay, so that goes perfectly with our size chart. So if you're ever not sure about your sizing, when you scroll down online, you'll see the size chart, or you can ask representatives if you happen to be calling in your order. This is fun. This is another perfect example of how you are able to bring us things that have a super cool twist to them, and they're always still elegant. This is a clearance price point at $39.95 on the button front contrast trim quilted jacket. It's a puff, but it's not a puffer like you would imagine, where you're like this.
Very lightweight.
You know, yes, it is.
And, you know, it doesn't add weight, but this was
so
first
pretty.
worn by the American military in the Vietnam War. It's called a liner jacket, but we, you know, polished it up and gave it this little shine to the nylon, and of course the piping makes it more finished and sharp, and yeah, I like the contrast of the piping.
I do too. You
and
really
it
do
has
know your
this
fashion history.
Quilted grid, you know, that is sort of like a diamond pattern.
And the trim, that is a really fun detail.
And
like,
again,
look at this on. I love the collar on this as well.
I do too. It's very comfortable and light, and yet it gives some insulation for a brisk fall night or cool night. I mean, in California, we have cool nights even in the summer.
Every night, yes.
So I'd grab this and go
and that, so we were just seeing the bronze. We also have it in the silver. I love the metallic kind of
the metallic. It just makes it a little more sophisticated and glamorous.
Isn't that fun?
Rather than what they wore, just a, you know, liner jacket.
Yes.
But I think, yeah, I love the green and the metallic silver.
I know, that's such a beautiful combination.
This is more basic. This has a little bit more
this is very
shine
fashion
and glitter to it.
This one, so it is 25 3/4 inches in length, so you're still getting coverage. Extra small through 3X. You can machine wash this.
Yes.
You can tumble it dry. Once again, it's all easy care, even when it looks like it wouldn't be quite so easy to take care of.
Right.
You think you would have to dry clean or spot clean. This one you can throw right into the washing machine. And this is what we call a customer pick. And what that means is enough of you got it home, wore it, loved it so much, you came back, you got online, you found the item number, and you wrote a rave review. I think it's anywhere 4.2, 4.3 or higher out of 5. Every single review on this, except for 2, is a perfect 5-star.
Wow.
Yes,
how wonderful.
And that was when it was full price at $70.
Yes.
So $39.95 is incredible.
Oh,
and
that is an amazing buy.
the value on that is fantastic.
Yeah. It's a very flattering jacket on.
Yeah.
I mean, look at.
I know how
looks
everybody's
great with
look how stylish.
you know, the white piping with the white pant, doesn't it?
That's right. And that sweater, by the way, that Rosie has on, has these beautiful faux pearls that are on the cable knit. It's so pretty, and it's a perfect example of doing the white on white, like you said, with the Ponte jean. And that sweater is coming up next, by the way, if you want details, it's coming up. The jacket, all of these 5-star reviews, some of the things they mentioned were it feels classy, which you normally, with anything with puff, you wouldn't put the two together.
Think of it as refined.
Yes.
And also being the history of this jacket. But because of the sheen and the piping and the choice of buttons, I think, and the grid pattern is, I think, very chic. It's like a diamond, you know,
we have
quilted grid.
A couple hundred in each of the colorways. I would say you can be true to size with this one as well, unless you think you're wearing, you know, big chunky sweaters underneath. Maybe you have broader shoulders, larger bust. If you like an oversized look, you could go up one size, but I have found that the sizing on Jaclyn's pieces are very consistent. I think once you find your size, you're going to be good across the board.
Yeah, it is a hallmark of my collection, sizing.
It's a sign of quality too.
And
right?
we do size on live models.
Yeah.
So we get to see how it looks on everyone.
That makes
and
a
if we need
difference.
to make adjustments, we do right there. That's
Look
the
at how
plus.
beautiful it looks
They
on.
really
That's the
look.
bronze. What a rich,
Yeah,
gorgeous
it's
color.
So, yeah.
I love
it really
the
looks-
cream color trim too.
I do too. I can't decide which I like the best.
I know,
you
it's a nice
This
combo.
is probably more versatile. This is more fashion,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the silver is
The
fashion
silver like
for sure.
sparkles.
See how
you know.
Dagmara's got this, and she's just wearing like a beautiful white the sweater underneath, and then that pant, that's the black Ponte jean.
Yeah.
Paired back with it, and it's a nice straight leg. And then she did a fun kind of edgy shoe, a little pointy toe with
Yeah.
some, looks like grommets or studs on that. So
Right,
really
a buckle,
cool
yes.
look. You can play, or maybe you're doing a fashion sneaker. I mean, this is one of those things that it will across the board kind of go.
Well, you know,
anything.
the Ponte has such a narrow leg. If you want to wear a knee-high boot over it,
Oh, yeah.
you can tuck it in. It's easy. But tennis shoes, boot, heels,
Yeah.
flip-flops,
Look at the
depending what
back.
time of year and how you wear it.
Right, and this I imagine easy to pack up, roll
Very,
up,
no
throw it in a
wrinkles.
tote, right?
Yeah.
Leave it in the car, take it with you. When you
Yes.
travel, you're so right. You never know, especially when you travel, how the weather's going to be
Oh.
from day to night. If you're
Well,
not stopping back home, you need some like good layering
have
pieces.
things that you can grab. I'm always kind of cold, and I know I'm from Houston, Florida. They do a lot of air conditioning.
Yes, we do.
In the summer months.
We'll blast you right out of the building.
yeah,
It's so cold.
I'm always cold,
Yeah.
so
It's a good thing to have
yeah,
on hand.
it's a good thing.
For sure. And these are all working buttons on the front here. You've got that beautiful pocket. The
Yeah.
length on this, again, good coverage. It's almost 26 inches long. The stand collar might be one of my favorite aspects of
Yes,
this.
I
It's
think so, too.
unexpected.
Unexpected, nice detail, and flattering.
Yeah.
Very flattering.
It is. And then you could be wearing your turtlenecks underneath or throwing on your
Absolutely.
scarf, and it won't get in the way. And it's just going to look really, again, elegant and refined, but functional. You know, we need pieces that are actually keeping us warm. They're not just for
Right.
show, easy to care for. We've got that too. That's a really nice shot of the trim, which is, if you can't tell on your screen, it's like an olive green.
Olive green with the silver and the horn buttons.
Yes.
So it's all very refined looking.
Was there any
and tailored.
aspect of bringing this line to HSN that surprised you that you weren't expecting? Because I know you've been in fashion and been designing for many years.
Well, I
You
mean,
know?
I think we've taken it a step further, which has made it so nice rather than being in just a store,
Sure.
which I was for 35 years. I've been able to explore new avenues here and do new things.
Yeah.
And really, some of the members of my team go back with me many, many years. So,
That's
we're
great.
a team,
Yeah.
a cohesive group of people that enjoy doing what we're doing.
And I love that you can move in real time. I know that you and your team read the reviews. You
Yes.
like to see what our customers say about the designs.
Well-
and you'll take things and tweak them
Well,
and bring them back differently.
The Ponte jean is because of all of you out there, because
Yeah.
they love the Ponte pant, which is one of I call the Ponte pant my uniform.
Yeah.
And now we took that same amazing fabric and made it into a jean.
Yeah. And it gives you that freedom to be able to adjust when you're
Yes.
here, and we can take the time to talk about the things that you love. And when it comes to fashion, you got to have some fun with it too. And I love that you
really
always
do.
put a fun
You have
twist.
to venture out and you have to get out of your comfort zone sometime. I mean, I know I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I
Yeah.
just go, I wear a lot of tailored things, but it's fun to wear color.
Yes.
I wear a lot of white and tan and black. And then when I did those oversized shirts and the paisley,
Yeah.
it was fun and it
Super
brightens
bright.
up your face.
That's right.
And, you feel cheered.
A little
It's-
unexpected never hurts.
Yeah.
And this is a customer pick too. So if you're on the fence and you're ever curious, if you head to hsn.com and you type in that item number, 875951, when you get there, you can look at the actual reviews from HSN customers and see what they had to say about pieces. I'm so excited. We have this sweater in our show. I know for a fact, I'll tell you right out of the gate, that the pink is our most limited option by far. It is a gorgeous color, but we do have the black. We also have it available in the egret, which is that gorgeous white.
Yes.
The rose, though, we have under 200 available, extra large through 3X only. Everything else we're good, though, extra small through 3X.
Yeah.
So it's been popular.
I don't know if they see, but it has this beautiful cable down the sleeve. It's a puff on the sleeve. And these little pearls are put on with a metal stud, so they won't come off. You can throw this in the washing machine.
So beautifully done.
And it's, they remain. Rather than sewing them on, it might not tell the same story.
Right.
But these metal studs, and you don't feel them on the inside.
No, everything is smooth and soft. This sweater knit, too, silky soft. Like, there's not an itch to be felt. There is not a thread out of place. I love this kind of chunky cable knit.
Yeah.
And then yet the silhouette on this is really beautiful. It's more kind of skims your curves. And then the sleeve, you gave us a little drama and fun there.
Little puff, flair. And the cable down. But, it looks almost vintage to me, which kind of I like because, we live in this modern world and this is so feminine with the pearls. It makes me think of Coco Chanel, who used pearls as an adornment on all of her couture lines.
Right, and this is kind of a fun way to do it. I love that it's kind of scattered. We've got the clusters of three, and then we've got some on their own. It's just a really beautiful, but it's got a little bit of whimsy to it, which I think is fun in fashion too, right? We don't always have to be so serious.
No, it's fun, it's feminine, and different.
Yeah, something unique.
And you can layer, a coat, a jacket over it, even with the puff sleeve.
And so some details on this one, the length is 21.5 inches. We have extra small through 3X. Of course, you can machine wash this. We're not going to make you dry clean a thing with Jaclyn's designs. Nobody's got time for that,
no,
right?
We really don't today.
We really don't. We don't. And a clearance price point, $29.95. This was just upward of $60 at regular price. And you do wear your designs out and about. I've seen it on your social media too.
I mean, I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't wearing them.
Yeah.
It makes it fun for me because I get to design what I truly want to wear, what feels good on me.
Yep.
I've worn some of them in movies, so
that's so
and
fun.
TV. Yeah.
The authenticity is definitely there with Jaclyn. I will tell you that. You are so kind to everybody here, and you can tell you have a passion.
Light attracts light.
This is very true.
It really is true.
Thank you for that, so, you get to choose here. The pink, just a handful of you will be able to grab that one. I will say, though, that egret is beautiful. I love how the pearls are very almost silvery because they're so
against the white. It reflects.
Pearlescent on the white,
Yeah, they reflect light.
Bringing light to your face, bringing a little bit of joy and fun into your clothing. The black is really beautiful too. And so I don't think there's a wrong one in the bunch. This is definitely more of that classic iconic look.
Yeah, but that black is really good with a white ponte pant.
Oh, that would be so
I love
pretty.
black and white too. I do.
Uniform? Is that part of the
uniform?
uniform?
It's my uniform. I should venture into this one.
You would look beautiful in the pink.
I mean, my husband loves to see me in color.
Does he?
Yes,
Aww.
he does.
Special occasions, and if you behave, you get color.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a great Valentine's sweater, actually. That would be perfect. The weight of this is great, too. I mean, you can wear this right now. Even sometimes clearance is something out of season that you have to wait a little while. This is buy now, wear right now.
Yes.
Still look chic and elegant.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. So beautiful piece here. And of course, easy to get home, 30 days to decide if you love it or not, 30 days with free exchanges too. I really do like the way this one fits. It just skims your body. You'll notice it's not tight. You can stay true to size on this.
You can do a front tuck. You can wear it out.
And I know that's intentional too, that you're not bringing us anything that's too restrictive or cropped.
Yeah.
I felt like for a while, shirts are getting shorter, pants are getting lower. I'm like, we're losing. We're not covering anything in the middle here. It's okay to, have some modesty, but still look fun. This is a fun piece, but
it's
you don't
young
have to be
and happening.
Sure.
And, but it's great on all multi-generational. I do think my line is multi-generational. And when I can run it by my daughter and she likes it, I know I've gotten it right.
And that's the true test, right?
You need to meet the needs of every generation.
Well, and I love too that means next season I'm not going to say darn, it's out of fashion now. It was so trendy when I got it. It was fast fashion. You know, I got it quick. It was cheaply made. It cost me $5.
I made a mistake.
You never wear it again.
Yeah.
You know, so let's invest in like some better pieces that you truly love that will stand the test of time. These are very, very high quality. All of the designs that you've shared with us today have been so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're
That
very
makes me
welcome.
feel
Thanks
great,
for being here
and
with
I know
us.
it makes my team feel great.
Yeah,
because-
and it makes us happy to have something new on the way.
Yes.
I love getting new
I
pieces.
love new pieces.
I know, it's so exciting.
Yeah, even if you can get one, it freshens up a,
100%.
pair of pants, or jeans,
Yep.
just to freshen up. Yeah.
Anything you guys missed, it's on hsn.com. So we have Amy Morrison's coming up next with Skin Cosmetics.
Oh.
And the founder and creator of Skin Cosmetics, Dimitri James, he wanted me to pass along, they just told me in my ear, how much he adores you and loves you and
Tell him
is
thank you,
excited that
thank
you're
you.
here. I'm sure he can hear us right now.
And tell Amy hi too.
I will.
I launched my fragrance with Amy.
That's so great.
Yeah,
I know.
and she's a very close friend of one of my best friends, Jose Iber.
Well, she's standing
and
by.
Lauren,
Look, there she
Sydney,
is.
Hi.
Hi, Amy.
Hello, ladies. You look so
It's
beautiful,
such a great
Michelle and
group.
Jaclyn.
Everybody is so
you.
welcoming.
Oh, we adore you, and your fragrance is Chef's Kiss.
It's divine. It is divine, your fragrance, she said. So thank you so much, Jaclyn.
Thank you, Michelle.